Yo, this is Binky the Hunter. Today we're going to Pickabeen Bay. We're going to hunt Rusa deer. I've been trying for a few days already to find a good consistent spot for Rusa deer, but it's quite tricky. Okay, here we have a map of Pickabeen Bay. Normally when I want to get a quick Rusa deer, I go through this tent, through the tunnel, and up here you find some Rusa deer as well. But I wanted to find a good location for a tree stand or something on this area. There's mainly Rusa and pigs in this area, and up here you find way more different animals. Let's see. These two axes are actually spots I also tested with a tent and a tree stand, and they had reasonable results, but a lot of pigs. And how I approach this, by the way, is I took a tent and a tree stand and put it up and just fast travel there a few times at different times a day and see what happened. So these two spots were reasonable. These two spots are still up, but they're completely useless. This one is a lot of bantang and stuff as well. Was something interesting, but I think I got something for a next video, but more on that in another video. And this spot were mainly pigs, so that leaves that spot, and actually where I am now, the coordinates are right here. This tree, I had a tent and a tree stand here as well, and the results were quite average, but I did get one very nice one here, so I'll show that first. That's huge. 180 to 210 Rusa deer. Wow. Put down sand spray right about there, so here we go. Oh, nope. No. Single lung, I think. Yeah, that must be lung blood. We'll have to go track that later. But that was a big one. Nice. At least with the lung. Here we have him. Looks like a pretty nice one. Let's see. It's not that high, I think, on the weight. 190.5. That's very nice. That's my new PB. Cool. Let's take a picture. Here he is. Very bad lighting on the picture, but it was almost 7 o'clock and it kept raining all the time. And up there he is. 190.5. It gave me 6th on the leaderboard or something. So that's a very nice one. So that was right here. These are the coordinates again. And there's one more thing I want to say, by the way. Right here somewhere, there's a spot. Kudu Hunter, he made a video not that long ago about Rusa deer finding a tree stand, and he found actually that spot, and it also was a pretty good spot if I understand it correctly. So I'll put a link in the description. Go check out that video as well. It's a good video, but this spot I stayed away from that because I didn't want to steal his spot. Then finally we have this spot. This spot was my favorite spot that I tested. I tested it a lot, different times, and as you can see, it's 6 o'clock in the evening, and for some reason that worked pretty well for me. But yeah, I tested many times and I shot many Rusa deer here, but most were between 100 and 120. It was really getting frustrating sometimes. I did of course get that big one earlier, but that was here. But this spot gave me a lot of Rusa, but they were all so small, it was really getting frustrating. I won't show you all those. I did record a lot of them, but I actually already removed about 80 clips or something earlier. So I'll show you, yeah, I'll just show you one hunt with a decent spawn. And another small one. No, heard something else run. What? That was another small one. Man, how many small ones do I have to kill before I find the big one? Next one looks a little bit more decent. 140 to 170. Let's see if we can make a hard shot. Nice. That's the biggest one so far, I think. And another tiny one. And another small one. And there's a female at the base of my tower. And there was a pig coming in. I hear him now. Well, too bad for the piggy. Hey, what are you doing? Thank you. No idea what the pig was now, but too bad. I'm here for Rusa anyway. And another monster. No. Single lung. That was stupid. Okay, the down part about starting late is that you have to keep an eye on the clock. And I also have to go and find one with a single lung shot, because at 7 o'clock the hunt just ends and you lose everything you didn't harvest. So keep an eye on that when you're starting at 6 o'clock. These are all tiny. That's the female. The other small one. This was the biggest one so far. So let's see what he scores. Perfect hard shot. 155.7. That's a little bit more decent than all these 100 to 110 scoring ones. Here's the female. Lucky on that one. And here we have a single lung shot. But that was absolutely tiny. So I'll do that off camera. That's not interesting at all. So that was a decent spawn. Well, decent with some males actually. Sometimes you get females, but that's just RNG of course. And again, here's the coordinates for this spot. Go test it out. And I started at 6 o'clock for some reason. That worked for me. But I tested some more times and I actually found something very special. So let's show you that next. Oh, finally. That looked big. Oh, big. Bigger as the last 50 I shot, I think. 185 to 210. Whoa. That is big. But again, the weight is so low. So that's also a thing I learned with these Rusa deer now. Don't look at the weight. It's completely useless. That's a very nice one. Let's do. Spined him. Oh well. Let's give him some time. But that's a very nice one. Let's see what this guy scores. 185 to 210. So, wow. Looks pretty cool. Let's see. 130 kg, low weight. 199.6. Whoa. That's a monster. I think that even gives me first on the leaderboard. Oh my god. That's great. Let's take a trophy shot. Man, that's huge. And here it is. So the 190.5 I taxidermized earlier is only in my lodge for a few days because this one will take his place, of course. Let's go have a look. And here we have him. I put him on the full body mount. 199.6. First on the leaderboard. So that's an awesome Rusa deer. And the access deer that was there, I put him up there. So, but yeah, this is a monster Rusa deer. I'm very happy with this one. So, although it was quite frustrating at some points, getting so many small ones in a row, that's really frustrating, but those two 190 pluses, and especially the 199, yeah, made it all worth it. We actually went from this, 6th on the leaderboard, to this, first on the leaderboard. That's very nice. And that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. I hope to see you for the next one.